Well, hello, and here I am. You may well know, well, I'm sure you know if you've been following what I'm talking about. I'm here in Banja or just north of Banja I thought it was south. No, it isn't, it's north. And I'm on a social media course. Well, that social media course is being ran by an ex-sergeant major who was my sergeant major, was in the army. Enough said about that, I guess the better. But I'm now supposed to be doing a test for using the camera on the iPhone and iMovie on the move. Now, what I was supposed to do was to do a video about Banja Luka. Let me show you something. I got a funny feeling that ain't gonna happen. It has not stopped snowing for 2 days. So, I'm going to talk to you about something else. Something which you may find a little bit squeamish. Round about just over 13 years ago, I became seriously ill. And being seriously ill, it meant I had what was called ulcerative colitis. And that ulcerative colitis resulted in me having an emergency operation in July 2000. That has now resulted in two things. The first thing being, I have to inject myself 4 times a day. 4 times a day because it turned me into being a diabetic, because I had to take prednisolone steroid to reduce the inflammation. But I'm now insulin dependent diabetic. In addition to that, I now have to wear one of these on my belly 24 hours a day. For me, it's called an Illeostomy bag. And in fact, what I did actually have was what's called a panproctocolectomy or a total colectomy. In other words, I hope you're not squeamish. In other words, I had the whole of my colon taken out, my anal cavity removed, and the cheeks of my arse sewn together because it was that badly infected. At the same time, recovering from there, because it's quite a depressive experience, the same time as recovering from that, I was married at the time, and well, I don't know whether I should say this, but I'm going to anyhow. She was hoping I would die so that she would get the insurance money. She was already having an affair with somebody who she worked with at the bank, whilst I was in the bed in hospital dying. It's character building. It's one of those things, it was going to happen anyhow. It was going to happen anyhow, but it just happened. So now what I have to do is use that pad there. It comes off. See, it removes. And then that goes onto your belly, and all your waste goes into here. And it's a drainable one, they call it, because it gets folded up on the top, and you can unfold it and drain it out. All cool so far. Yes? Yes. As I mentioned before, I have to stab myself 4 times a day with different insulin to stay alive. Now, I'm gone through this purely and simply because of one major reason. One, you will face difficulty in your life. 2, there is a daily baseball bat that will beat you to your knees if you let it. But the main aspect is how you get back up again. Without those experiences, without the bag on my belly, without the operation, without the insulin, without my wife being a challenge, I wouldn't be riding my bike. I wouldn't be making movies. I wouldn't be having the time of my life. I wouldn't be meeting people, making great films and helping them market their business and having the most amazing fun at the same time. I wouldn't have been alcohol free for 4.5 years. I wouldn't not smoke. I wouldn't have found out all about juicing. And the point I'm making is, you are going to have challenges in your life. Guaranteed. It's how you face them. It's how you deal with them. It's how you get back up from them. And it's how you move on, because nothing stays the same. Nothing. Everything changes. So, don't feel sorry for me. I'm extremely lucky because I am having the time of my life. Thank you for watching. If you like what you've seen, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And until the next time, bye-bye for now.